Well, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough to be doing it to, I'm Bushka on Blitz, and we're taking a little bit of a break from the review circuit today. It's a Sunday, bloody Sunday, and the family is having a great time. I've got the wife breakfast in bed. We've been and visited the rest of the family out and about. We're at mate's place tonight for dinner, one of those mad Irishmen. He's actually from Northern Ireland, this kid, loves his rugby, and we're doing all kinds of things. So I thought I'd just take a little break and run a one-game wonder. And this is the Leo one, the Leopard one. Take a look at that ammo loadout. This is an exhibition account, and I don't know if someone's driven this before me, because the ammo loadouts on some of the tanks, it's just ludicrous. And I don't realise this at the time. This is like the first game I loaded the Leo up on the exhibition account, just on a whim to see how it'd go. I'm running your standard optics, vents, and I think I'm running a rammer. No, I think I'm running V-stab, optics, and a rammer. And I've got rations, 13% worth of rations on there. So I've skipped the vents. And I'm doing that a lot more these days. And I find that optics is hugely beneficial, especially with the big trend towards tank destroyers and lots of derp guns in the game. And you're going to see I get a spot on a tank destroyer in this game that is exceptionally valuable. But here we are on the hill, and we're already down to 10 APCR. I don't have a clue about that, by the way, and you're going to see why in just a little wee while. Now, the hill is important. If you've got into a situation like this where you've got a couple of people at Lighthouse, a couple of people behind the cap, and me over here, and I'm in a tank that can move backwards and forwards quick enough and has enough gun depression like the Leo does, you can really make a killing over here, no pun intended. It's an outstanding area, and you've got to have the gun depression. If you're in a 62A or a 54, a lot of the time you have to expose yourself too much in this position on the hill to actually get shots off. And it's only 5.5 minutes left, which means we've got plenty of time. There's no need to start hit point trading yet. And I'm just letting them forget about me, moving backwards and forwards, waiting for them to make mistakes, and then putting shots in. And this is how you can make your money on the hill. Don't get too carried away about things. And that E100 saves the Object 268. That was an absolute certain kill shot, and the E100 walked straight into it. And I'm just watching him there. You can see, keeping careful note. Where's the E100? What's he doing? Still looking at me. Still looking at me. Still looking at me. Still looking at me. He's given up. And we're going to poke out. Missed the Object. Again, another kill shot. And we switched up to heat to try and make sure that went in. But we missed him. What are you going to do? Not much you can do. Go and hit someone else. And the E75 and the E100 are stuck over there on the left. We blow adrenaline. Now, the Leopard one recently got a buff to DPM. It's now right up there towards the 62A and the Object 140 level, which is just a vicious little thing. I mean, look at it. It's an absolute spitfire when it gets going. The gun is far superior to any of the other mediums you're going to be running around in at Tier X, apart from possibly the E50M. But for all that, I mean, the Leopard is just such a quick gun platform, and you can see already we've got one kill. We're about to get our second kill. Very handy. Look at it move like a little snake. The Object is over there. He has taken up residence, and he started to put some damage into the other team members. He managed to take the Lighthouse, and fair play to him. He took that against two tanks, so good on him for having a crack there. He used his whole hit point pool. And I'm going to show you here how the optics really is very, very helpful. We're down a tank. I know there has to be a T30 in there. We see him straight away. Bang, into the side. This is where I've run out of APCR. I don't realise this. That would have gone in. I thought I was shooting APCR. It's just automatically switched over to heat. So I'm actually looking at that tank, and I was shooting through boxes, which you can't do with heat or HE. You can do it with AP and APCR. So I fired, and it's not done any damage to him whatsoever. And I'm literally in my head, I'm going, what the hell? How did that miss? That's like 268 millimeters of pen side on to a T30. Surely he's got to have taken that damage, but haven't noticed yet that I'm on the heat. I'm going to swing back around here because they've started to push up, and there's an IS-7 here. We're now down 2 tanks, 3 to 5. And I say, well, miss that one. I can't fire through that because it's heat. I need to change back to, oh, wait, there's no APCR. So it's taken me till now to realise that I've only got 12 rounds of APCR loaded, which I remedied at the end of this game. But I went to this because obviously if you fire through an object using heat or HE and it hits it, it stops the bullet. It doesn't have penetration. But if you fire through using AP or APCR, it'll clear this little bit of wood and the back of the tank on its own. So I've moved forward just to sort things out there. And we're about to get our third kill. Very, very impressive. 3 kills, always very handy. And we're about to get our fourth kill. This 215B played a pretty solid game. The tort's over there. We're going to back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. There's the object, and he only gets the tract. I knew he was over there. I was playing with fire, trying to get those shots off, and he just got a very unlucky bit of roll and got tracked, which is tough to do on a Leopard 1 because pretty much everything goes through. I'm going to guess he was firing heat into that track. I don't know. The T30 has to pop over there, but again, I'm going to do exactly what I did with the Object 268 and just dare him to hit me. We go out, we hit the tort, we're stuck firing heat because there's just no two ways around it. And we've brought it all the way back from 5-3 down to 3-2 in our favour. And we've got 5 kills. This is a Rossini gone begging, this shot right here into the mantlet. That is your Ras gone begging. The other guy's going to blind shot him, and good on him, he deserves it. I think it's the T30 on our team. No, the VK4502. Not the T30 on our team. T30 on their team. The VK4502 does the right thing. Blind shots him, gets him, and the object gets the E75. So it's just the 2 of us left now. I'm going to go a fair bit wide here. I'm not sure what's going on with the lag at this point in time. I'm doing a little bit of a slideshow. Sorry about that, team. It's how it was in game. I don't know why. Sometimes it does that. Very rarely. Usually pretty good, the Asia server. And we're going flat stick now because we've gone wide so he can't spot us. We've got the optics on anyway, so if he wasn't behind a bush, we'd see him. And we roll on up and do the business for our 6th kill and what is our gold mastery game. Now, it was an expensive one. We got $100,000, 100,000 credits for a mission on this one. And we still only made, and 5 kills, and 5,500 damage. And we did spotting damage as well. And we still only made lost 12,000 credits all up, firing a little bit of heat there. 6 kills, 5.5k, 3 spots, 1,000 assisted, 24 shots fired, 21 hits, 19 penetrations. So you can see what I'm talking about. The gun there is a spectacular little number. That's the Leopard 1 in a nutshell, really. If you can find positions where you're not in direct fire and you can reset your camo consistently and you're a little bit patient with it and you use the speed when it's available, man, you're going to love that tank. And it's one of the reasons why I love the Leopard PTA. It plays exactly the same. You just don't have quite the same amount of damage and quite the same ability to hit targets. The gun on the Leopard 1 is even better than the L7A1, which the PTA rocks. You're a little bit more agile, I feel, but very, very similar in terms of agility. The DPM is what makes the difference. And, of course, you get more gun depression on the Leopard 1 than you do on the Leopard PTA. So anyway, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. Just a bit of a break from the standard review stream. I'm Bushka on Blitz. You've been bloody wonderful. As always, if you want to consider sponsoring the channel, pop along to Patreon. The link is on the main YouTube banner there. We've got about 120 people sponsoring now from as little as $1 a month. It's all about volume, not about everything, but you can give as much as you like. And we've got exclusive content going up today, in fact, to the Patreon channel. I'm doing a patron tactics video. We've been doing streams for the patrons. There's a Telegram chat channel for the patrons. There's a Telegram announce channel. The Bushka on Blitz area has a private section that's patron only as well. So if you're ever thinking about it and you want to throw a couple of bucks a month my way, I'd be happy to have you along as a patron as well. I'm Bushka on Blitz, humans, and stay safe on the battlefield.